and y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's empowered. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
What's up, y'all? Gerald here, creator of Gospel Chops and your host for this YouTube channel. Back with another video. Now, if you followed me for some time, you've heard me quote Lord Ankton in the old adage that says power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Well, this story that I have for you today is nothing short of predictable. If you followed this small town mayor in Dalton, Illinois, you know that she's been on a trajectory to crash out and take the small town with her. I mean, what else could you expect from a situation like this where you have a ratchet, ghetto, uncouth mayor who berates her employees, who berates her trustees, who berates the city council, and worst of all, y'all, she berates her own taxpayers. And by the evidence that we can see, those of us who've been following this for some time, looks like she's been using taxpayer coffers as her own piggy bank, as she pays for her own upgraded security detail, as she travels on taxpayer-funded junkets to Las Vegas and all sorts of events. Yeah, here we have the woman who is so arrogant that she shoots hip-hop music videos with taxpayer money and has put the little town of Dalton in a big old multi-million-dollar deficit because of her antics. Y'all check this out.
Fox 32 has information that indicates the FBI has launched an investigation into controversial Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor Tiffany Henyard.
Dane Placco has been following allegations of her misspending and joins us now with an update.
We've been reporting for nearly 2 years on allegations of corruption surrounding Henyard in her capacity as Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor. And now we've learned from multiple sources that federal agents are in fact interviewing witnesses as part of a possible investigation that may or may not result in charges. Did the FBI agents you talked to seem serious about?
Yes, very serious.
Concerns?
Very, very serious. Very.
Lawrence Gardner owns a U-Haul rental and trucking business in South Suburban Dalton and says he went to the FBI several months ago, frustrated that the village of Dalton would not renew his business license. Gardner says he's been harassed and his business raided and shut down by Dalton police. He believes because he refused to make a donation to a civic event sponsored by Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
And I talked to a couple of agents and I explained them what was going on. I gave them all my paperwork to show them what was happening in court and what was happening in Dalton. And they told me they was investigating and they would be in touch with me.
Gardner is one of 6 people who confirmed to Fox 32 that they've been interviewed by the FBI, ranging from Dalton business owners to a former village employee and at least one public official. And we've learned the FBI has been using electronic surveillance as part of its investigation. Agents are asking questions about Henyard's alleged use of taxpayer dollars and resources, including massive spending on out-of-town trips, hundreds of thousands of dollars in police overtime for her personal security detail, using public employees and tax dollars for personal benefit, and holding up licenses to certain businesses like this Dalton restaurant.
I've heard rumors that say, hey, I'm on the wrong team.
Dwayne Wood has been trying to renew the business license for his restaurant for nearly a year. While he has not talked to the FBI, he believes he can't get approved because he's provided catering to several Dalton trustees who are engaged in a political fight with Henyard.
I think I've been just targeted because of my affiliation with a certain group of people. You know, I had the trustees. I've cooked for the trustees.
And in a lawsuit filed by a Dalton towing company, the owner alleges their business license has been held up because, quote, George's Towing's refusal to support or contribute to Henyard's political campaign. In a statement, Dalton trustee Jason House reacted to the news of the FBI's involvement. We welcome any investigation that will bring transparency on how taxpayer dollars are being spent. Our residents deserve this level of financial transparency. We reached out to the FBI, which said it is policy for the agency not to comment on the nature, existence, or non-existence of any investigation that may be occurring. A public relations firm responded on behalf of the mayor, saying neither Henyard or the village of Dalton have received any subpoenas or been contacted by the FBI or any other law enforcement agency. Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
Y'all, do you understand that the federal government, the Department of Justice, has a 98% conviction rate on charges that it brings, cases that it brings? And here we have Tiffany Henyard's office, who's going to release a statement after all of this, release a statement saying, oh, we haven't been contacted by the FBI. Oh, just wait. Because if they're interviewing witnesses, it is an official investigation. And it seems like this woman is acting like, well, what she called herself, a super mayor. I can send the Dalton police to your business, to ransack your place, to lock your front doors and close you out. We can refuse as a city to renew your simple business license and make you cease operations in the little town of Dalton because you didn't donate to whatever I had going on. It's all about money for this chick, and she burning through it like crazy. And it's amazing that she's been able to go on this long because she's so flamboyant with it, just punking money off here and there. And now she's into it with some trustees of Dalton. Well, those same trustees at a certain point supported her.
Hi, I am Trustee Jason House for the Village of Dalton, and I'm here to give my support and endorsement for Trustee Tiffany Henyard, who is the Democratic nominee for the mayor in the Village of Dalton. Tiffany has been an active trustee and the advocate for the people for the past 8 years, and has championed the term the People's Trustee because of her activities that she's done with the residents for the Village of Dalton. So everybody, please join me by punching 1 for Tiffany Henyard on April 6th to be your next mayor in the Village of Dalton.
Y'all, politics is a blood sport. And those people who are on your team today may not be on your team tomorrow. But it's amazing that this woman is using the power of her little tiny municipality to strong arm taxpayers, to strong arm business owners. And the fact that some of them feel like they're being treated unfairly because they're on the wrong team. Well, that's incredible. And if this woman is using the local Dalton Police Department to shake down these business owners, y'all see how black this story is? You see a black mayor, black trustees, black business owners, these black folks, y'all. And you got people out here that are saying that certain independent new media should not report on this stuff because it's a bad look for black folks. No, black folks shouldn't be acting bad when they get in positions of power. Don't expect independent voices not to speak on this stuff when you got black folks out here acting a fool. These are the type of people that we should not support. And I understand some of the things y'all say when I report on black folks in positions of power, but we're not trying to get even. We're not trying to make it fair. We're trying to make it good for our families, for generations to come, for future Americans. And I'm going to need y'all to stop cutting up when they put you in positions of power. Because if you continue to act in criminal ways, I'm going to continue to rebuke it and spread the word to my people so we know when y'all riding through Dalton, there might be bad situations going on there. Be careful. Because there's some black folks who ain't acting right. Y'all, what do you think about this? Super mayor of Dalton. Let me know in the comments. I'd like to know what you think. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video so we can get more people involved in the conversation, y'all. And like I always say, always remember and never forget, without the gospel, it's just chops. Until next time, peace.